of the meeting. Is anybody out there in the gallery seeking to make a public comment to the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee? I am seeing none, so that will conclude our public comment period. And we will move on to our regular agenda. So I'll begin with a proposed consent agenda. Right now, I have everything except item 8 on the proposed consent agenda. That's committee item 8. That's BL 2025-706. Are there any other items that need to come off of consent for discussion, questions, comments, clarifying, anything? I see Councilmember Evans Siegel. Councilmember, you recognized? No rush. No items. Thank you, Councilmember. Any other committee members wish to remove anything from the proposed consent agenda? You'll have one more opportunity after I read all the captions into the record to remove anything that we need to. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and read the captions for our proposed consent agenda. First, we have committee item 1. This is RS 2025-1047 by Porterfield and Parker. This is a resolution approving a contract between the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County and Q's Incorporated for the provision of GraniteNet software products, parts, and service support. Committee item 2, this is RS 2025-1048. This is by Porterfield, Parker, Allen, and Ellis, a resolution accepting the terms of a cooperative purchasing master agreement for fleet management technology solutions, products, and services for the Department of Water and Sewerage Services, Waste Services Division. Committee item 3, this is RS 2025-1049 by Cash, Gamble, and Parker. This is a resolution authorizing the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public sanitary sewer manhole for property located at 1111 Gilmore Avenue, also known as 12 South Townhomes. Committee item 4, this is resolution RS 2025-1050-1050 by Bradford, Gamble, and Parker. This is a resolution authorizing the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public fire hydrant assembly for property located at 120 Air Park Center East, also known as Strictly FX. Folks, if we could please use our library voices during the meeting. Thank you. Committee item 5, this is RS 2025-1051 by Coupin, Gamble, and Parker. This is a resolution authorizing the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public sanitary sewer manhole for property located at 110 20th Avenue North, also known as Tempo by Hilton. Committee item 6, this is RS 2025-1052 by Gamble and Parker, a resolution authorizing the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public water, sanitary sewer, and sanitary sewer force mains, fire hydrant assemblies, and sanitary sewer manholes for 3 properties located at Cane Ridge Road Unnumbered, also known as Parks at Cane Ridge Phase 2B. Committee item 7, this is RS 2025-1053 by Coupin, Gamble, and Parker, a resolution to amend ordinance number BL 2023-1700 as amended to authorize the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to abandon additional linear feet of public sanitary sewer main, public sanitary sewer manholes, and public fire hydrant assembly, and to accept additional public sanitary sewer main, sanitary sewer manhole, and fire hydrant assembly for property located at 825 6th Avenue South, also known as Modera Sobro Phase 1 Revision 2. Next, we have committee item 9. This is BL 2025-707. This is an ordinance approving a greenway conservation easement between the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County through the Metropolitan Board of Parks and Recreation and Germantown JV LLC for greenway improvements at 1420 Adams Street. And that was by Coupin, Porterfield, Gadd, Gamble, Parker, Welsh, and Allen. Committee item 10, this is BL 2025-708 by Kimbrough, Porterfield, and others, an ordinance approving a greenway conservation easement and a participation agreement between the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County through the Metropolitan Board of Parks and Recreation and Green Trails LLC for greenway improvements at 4267 Ashland City Highway. Committee item 11, this is BL 2025-710. This is by Toombs, Gamble, and Parker. This is an ordinance authorizing the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public water and sanitary sewer mains, fire hydrant assemblies, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for 2 properties located at 1354 Brick Church Pike and Brick Church Pike Unnumbered, also known as the Nashville Youth Campus for Empowerment. Lastly, we have committee item 12. This is BL 2025-711 by Toombs, Gamble, and Parker. This is an ordinance authorizing the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to accept new public water and sanitary sewer mains, fire hydrant assemblies, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for property located at Brick Church Pike Unnumbered, also known as City View at Noble Heights. And so that's it for our proposed consent agenda. Does any committee member have an item you'd like to remove for discussion, questions, clarification, comments, et cetera? All right, I'm seeing none, so if we could get a motion on the proposed consent agenda. All right, properly moved and seconded. Any discussion on the proposed consent agenda? Seeing none, all those in favor of the proposed consent agenda, please say aye. Any opposed? Any not voting? All right, recommend approval of the consent agenda. 10 in favor, 0 against. Thank you. All right, and that brings us back to committee item 8. This is BL 2025-706 by Toombs, Porterfield, and others. It is an ordinance approving 2 greenway conservation easements between the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County through the Metropolitan Board of Parks and Recreation and Rogers Group Incorporated for greenway improvements at 0 Glenwood Drive. Can we get a motion and a second, please? All right, properly moved and seconded. We removed this from consent because we were informed of a housekeeping issue. Director Darby, could you just give us a brief explanation of what is going on with this one?
Certainly. This ordinance would approve 2 greenway conservation agreements. The attachment with the agreements only includes one of the conservation agreements, and the deferral will allow time to prepare an amendment to attach the second greenway conservation easement.
Thank you for that explanation. Am I able to move one meeting deferral, or do I need a committee member to do it? All right, well, I will move, having heard that explanation, I will move a 1 meeting deferral of this legislation. All right, seconded. Any discussion on a 1 meeting deferral? Seeing none. All those in favor of recommending a 1 meeting deferral, please say aye. Any opposed? Any not voting? All right, recommend approval of a 1 meeting deferral. 10 in favor, 0 against. 0 not voting. And that's it for our regular business. Everybody, we have, as you're probably aware, we have some winter weather heading our way. You'll have in your inbox an update from NDOT about their continued improved snow removal process that they'll be engaging with as this storm rolls in, starting about 9 or 10 this evening. So huge thanks to the NDOT crews that are going to be out late tonight, taking care of that for us. We deeply appreciate y'all. And if there's no other business from committee members, I will call this meeting adjourned.